Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm sharing a quick tart recipe. So what you're going to need is 4 packets of tennis biscuits. Okay, that's a whole lot of biscuits there. And that's just some jelly. I mixed in 2 types of jellies there. So I have the pineapple jelly and the cherry jelly. And then you're going to need the caramel treat, but okay, I guess we're back to the jelly. It's nice and red. Moving right along. Then you're gonna need the mint flavored caramel treat. I don't like using the peppermint chocolate that they use. So that's what we're gonna be using, the mint caramel treat. And then instead of cream, fresh cream, I used evaporated milk, and then pineapple pieces, right, a huge can of that. And I've also got peach hulls, which I'm gonna cut into like quarters again. That's like my reserves in case I need more. Okay, so firstly you're just going to mix the evaporated milk with the caramel treat, the mint flavored one, right? Mix it up good, just whisk it together. I don't have an electric mixer yet still, so I'm just using a hand whisk. Okay, and then mix that to the jelly and mix it up good. And that's about it. Now you start layering, starting with the caramel mixture, then the biscuits, and then sprinkle over the pineapple pieces. Make sure that the whole surface is covered, right? Some more of the caramel mixture, biscuits again. Now I made sure that the biscuits are like, fully covered, like covering every space there, right? And now the peach halves, or quarters, or eighths, probably eighths. And then the pineapple pieces again. And then the caramel mixture on top. I just drench everything with that caramel mixture. And now we're putting in the last, or the final biscuit layer. And sort of sprinkle the rest of the caramel mixture that's there and try and cover as much as you can. I had run out, so I had to sort of spread it with my hand so that most of the things are covered, and then take the final pieces of the peach quarters or eighths and sort of make a little decoration. Look, I'm not good with art, so yeah. And that's it. My kids were very happy with me. It's nothing fancy. It doesn't even look fancy, but it tastes really good. And so I'd definitely say go try it out. You will not regret it. Trust me, it's really tasty. Well, today's verse, or today's word of encouragement, was from Proverbs 18 verse 2. It says, "A fool finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions." I'm going to read that again. A fool finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions. Now, I'm going to just tell you a little story. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in the short time that I have, but I grew up very skinny and I didn't understand. I used to say, when we saw people who were a bit heavier than us, it was like, why do they eat so much? Why can't they just go and exercise? And because they can change the way that they look if they do something about it, run, like you sit there and you judge because we were fools. And I think it took me gaining so much weight, like gaining like a whole other person, for me to understand, because it's so hard to get it off. It took me going from size 30 to 42 to understand that my little opinion was just a mess. Let's learn to be kinder. Let's learn to understand first, before we judge people, before we give our opinions on the situations that they're going through. I mean, let's just learn to understand first before we judge, because it is so easy to judge. It is so easy to give your opinion, which can be hurtful. And this is not just for me. I realize that I'm a very opinionated person, and I have judged a whole lot of times where I should have at least sat down and tried to understand what it is that they were going through. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Let's try and just go out there and be people that learn to understand people's situations, and not just give opinions and J, but just be loving and be there for people and be supportive instead of judging. Anyway, thank you so much. Hope you have a great Sunday. Bye.